The innovation engine, the mind's blueprint to overcoming creative blocks. Have you ever stared at a blank page, a blank canvas, or an unfinished project, feeling a crushing sense of creative paralysis? In this episode of The Mind's Blueprint, we explore the psychological wall of the creative block and reveal the blueprint to unlocking your flow state, allowing you to transform your mind from a stagnant pond into an unstoppable engine of ideas. Liam was a brilliant industrial designer known for his innovative prototypes and groundbreaking designs. He had a reputation for being an idea machine, but lately, the machine had seized up. He would spend hours at his drafting table, his mind a frustrating blank. He had tried everything, changing his environment, listening to different music, forcing himself to brainstorm, but nothing worked. The deadlines were looming, and the pressure only seemed to make the creative well run dry. He felt a deep sense of shame, worried that his best ideas were behind him. He was a master of design, but a novice in managing his own creative energy. His retired mentor, an eccentric and wise engineer named Professor Anya Petrova, noticed his struggle. She had seen countless creative geniuses get stuck, mistaking a temporary block for a permanent lack of talent. One day, she found him in his studio, surrounded by crumpled-up sketches and a look of profound frustration on his face. "Liam," she said, her voice a mixture of warmth and steel, "you are trying to force a river to flow. The blueprints aren't in the pressure. They're in the pause. You need to stop being a worker and start being a conductor." She explained that creative blocks are often not a sign of a lack of ideas, but a symptom of a mind that is too stressed, too cluttered, or too focused on perfection. Our brains need space to connect disparate ideas and enter a flow state where creativity can flourish. She introduced him to the concept of the innovation engine, the practice of deliberately priming your mind for creativity through structured rest and play. She gave him a 3-step blueprint for unlocking his creative potential. If you've ever felt like your creativity has run out, hit that subscribe button to join our community and discover more blueprints for your mind. Professor Petrova's blueprint was not about working harder, but about working smarter by embracing the non-linear nature of creativity. Practice the divergent mind dump. Her first step was simple yet powerful. She had Liam spend 10 minutes each morning writing down every single idea that came to him, no matter how ridiculous or irrelevant it seemed. The rule was no judgment and no editing. This practice trained his mind to generate ideas freely without the pressure of having to find a good one, filling his internal idea bank. Use the sensory scavenger hunt technique. Whenever he felt stuck, she instructed him to leave his work and go on a sensory scavenger hunt. This could be as simple as walking to a park and noticing all the different textures and colors, or visiting a museum and paying attention to a specific type of art. This technique re-engaged his subconscious mind by flooding it with new and unexpected data, providing the raw material for new connections and ideas. Build a creative sandbox. Finally, she encouraged him to create a specific, designated time each week for pure, aimless play, a creative sandbox. This could be sketching for fun, building with LEGOS, or simply doodling without a goal. This ritual freed him from the pressure of producing and reminded his mind that creativity is a form of exploration, not a task. Liam began to apply these steps diligently. The pressure began to fade, replaced by a quiet excitement. The divergent mind dump gave him a surprising list of new ideas, and the sensory scavenger hunt filled his mind with fresh perspectives. His creative sandbox became a source of genuine joy. He learned that creativity is not a finite resource that runs out, but a renewable energy source that can be refueled through rest, play, and curiosity. You are not a sum of your blocks. By understanding the blueprint of your innovation engine, you can unlock your creative flow and build a life filled with endless possibility. Join us next time to uncover more of the mind's blueprint And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insights into the human mind.